Hello, class. My name is Daniel Lewis, answering here in response of the post about Ezra and his and just his experience in his life, his determination. Just encouraging to see how uh, how excited he was to meet Pau Gasol, to spend all this time, his absolute love of basketball. Just really encouraging to see, and that just reminds me, as a part of my story, basketball was something that I really loved. That was my first love. When I first started out, I wasn't very skilled at any sports or anything when I was younger. Didn't really try and do anything like that. I got into soccer, different things, but I wasn't very good. And at basketball, I was awful. I was a big kid, but I couldn't shoot, couldn't even make a basket. So I just remember being so terrible. And then I wanted to join a team. So in fifth grade, I tried out for a traveling AAU basketball team. I was huge. I was a big kid. I just couldn't make any shots. So as a fifth grader was the first year that I played, and I was terrible, but got tons of rebounds and was able to make the team somehow. So it was really encouraging. I went up to the coach. I let him know. I was like, hey, you're going to need to pick me for your team. They had tryouts and everything. I was like, you won't regret it. And then, obviously was able to utilize some of my God-given abilities, but through that also had I was training, I was working out hard, I was practicing 3 days a week, playing games 3 days a week, so it was just such a busy schedule and always on top of things. I was able to build up a lot of skills and ended up becoming a lot better basketball player. Not to say that I was great or anything, but was able to through that excitement and that determination and through that passion for wanting to be good at basketball, was able to end up, playing basketball through high school. So I think that was something exciting. I went from, young age not being very good to, as I was older, being a pretty solid player. So as far as areas of physical education and sport that we need to be more accepting of others, I can definitely see, and even through that in my own experience, I see that we're not accepting of others who just, there's some people that just aren't good, and some kids can be really mean. And I can even see coaches or people like kind of looking down or making fun of or being mean. I see it in a lot of different areas of people that just aren't any good. And I think that's something where we need to be more accepting, more understanding. I think that's also lack of maturity and insecurity, where people will pick on someone that's not any good. So I think that is an area of physical education and sport that we can be more accepting. Not everyone's going to be the best athlete. Not everyone's going to be the most skilled player. Not everyone's going to be the superstar. So, there's going to be some people on the team that just are not very good at the sport. And they're, enjoying it and they're a part of things and they're able to do things in a different way, in a different capacity. And everyone's going to contribute to the team in a different way. So I think embracing that and really having a heart to really pull them in and make them feel a part of the team and a part of the group, that's going to be very meaningful. So that's something that I could see a lot of sports growing in. I think healthy teams do that. I think teams that aren't healthy and are divided don't do a very good job of that. So I think there's a correlation with that. So appreciate it. Thanks, you guys.